Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Return starts from the 16. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Now that's a way to start the ball game. A return all the way across midfield. For the kick return team, they're going to get a big old thank you when they get to the sideline. Nothing like starting your offense with a short field to begin the game.
Ready.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Sanders on the shotgun handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 47. His first throw is an interception. And the Texans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Throwing right away here, Goff. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's good.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
180.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Into the they get to it. He loses the football. It's out. And this one belongs to the Bucs.
This really should be the last place and the last down you'll still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for second down.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
12 yards on the play, but it's 3rd down.
Come on.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 tight. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Let's go now.
Milrow from the gun. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Back to 60. Buffalo 18.
Now it's Milrow. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Cougar 19.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Here we go. Cut. Got to be Lions. Cut 19. Cut 19. Steady.
Here's Milroe to throw. Able to find White. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
First down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
Viking 18.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. And now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Throwing now, Milroe. Getting out to his left. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers get the game's first points here in the second. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. They're not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Finds Miller, complete. It's a pickup up 11. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
The Texans first down.
Value 3.
First
Value
and
3.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure, you're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field. That's exactly what the defense just did.
Ready, set.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Quick throw left side, complete. And for the Houston touchdown. The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. He'll pass it this time. Trying for the deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 7.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Darius Davis to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap here to go. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd and 10. Gone. Caught by Miller. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Maverick. 5.
On 1st down, it's gone. Escapes the and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the set. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Kyron Williams, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, kill. 180.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. It is caught left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A gain of 16.
Tampa spends its second timeout now. Fields this at the 19. Ball at the 33 for first down. Throwing here, Milrow. Outright and Ingram makes the grab. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now they send their back in motion right. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here. To the air, Milrow. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get an interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
47-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Right side, cut by Davis. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up a Houston first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
At the 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Goff tosses it quickly out wide. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down and goal to go.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. That's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the first row.
And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, you need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room.
He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Goff on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that set you up for success.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Offense in the hurry up here. Second and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. It's on target to Williams. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off play action, gone. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Give to Williams from the gun. He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and we see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Another run for Williams. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing is gone. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That goal line agonizingly close here. It's 3rd and goal. Williams. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
And the defense escapes. They had a nice run going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
Kate, that is all about the eyes of the defense, keyed in on the quarterback. Whether it was going to be a run or a throw, that defense was so locked in, they hold him short of the sticks.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Way downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. The 30. The 10. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
21, Texans 17.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Goff back to throw. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 3rd quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Value 3, value 3.
Gonna throw again. Goff. A lot of players around this time right there, partner, but a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's the fourth quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. Third quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
From the set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Back to 60, back to 60.
They've got a man in motion.
Steady.
1st down throw here from Milrow. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. Offense up to the line fast.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Drop 60, drop 60.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Has him up. The ball is out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
Out of bounds.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Cut 19.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
19 right. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Somehow they find 12 yards on 4th and 10. And that's enough to convert and brings up 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
70.
Milrow with it on 1st. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
18 Rodney, 18.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Get up. Back on 80. Back to 60.
Milrow from the gun. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Flush down out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them.
Okay, ready?
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Two. Back to 60. Back to 60.
He's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here we go. Here we go. Gotta be Denver Wolf.
On the gun, Milrow. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They run it from the gun to the right. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers take a fourth-quarter lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers jump in front now by 5.
Texans 23.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis.
Darius Davis on the return. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. First hit of the game here to Chase Brown. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the shotgun. Gone. Buys time, rolling right. Big strike here to Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. He's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Brown on the inside give. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Shotgun snap here to go. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a fourth-quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Okay, ready?
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Corner, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw it. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Buccaneers trail by just 1. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Nice, here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Go.
Desperation time here. Rolling left, buying some time. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Cut. By 20. Value 3. Hey, Cal.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
They're going to pass it here. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Handoff headed left to Brown. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Go.
Williams can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. This one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So on fourth down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. It doesn't get much easier than this.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Short kick, just reaching the landing zone. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And it sets up second down.
Come on, come on. Hey. Tap the 50, tap the 50.
Back to throw. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now to throw. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Desperation time here on fourth. And to force it on fourth, and it's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Go, run. 17. 17. Whoa. Hey, kill. Hey, let's go. What's up?
He'll look to throw it. All in left side. He will have the Texans first down there. The celebrations can begin now down on that sideline.
It's a gain of 11.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
For an H-down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Setting up to pass. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Go, 120. Super 66.
To throw again here, second and 10. It's gone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Loss on the play. It's now third down.
So it's the Texans.